I just recently updated my community world again, and now it's it's the fest update. Oh my god, it's the fest update, and basically, see, these weren't here before. Yeah, they weren't here before. Yeah, they weren't here before. But these are the new gnomes just for the fest. They'll leave once once the fest is over. And yeah, we're gonna check out the update. As you see, he says, "Hello, welcome. You're you're here for the fest. Sorry, not here yet. Once the fest starts, he will say, come on in. But since the fest hasn't started yet, he will just say it's not here yet. You might be thinking what these things are. These are flower beds. Put one on here. Put an egg on here. One turned into a dragon. So this is basically just like a so like for example, imagine it's like 1 minute. Everyone, you could just get on it, and then it's just kind of like a little event you could do. But you'll see these flowers around the map, and you'll basically just put your egg in there, sit on it, and then wait until it hatches into a dragon. Yay! There's a couple of these in the map. Yeah, place them right here. If you still don't have your code, as he has a code machine, he says put your eggs over here. You have your code. But oh my god, grammar. But over at component where the fest is. Over at is where the fest is. Any others do not have the fest. These maps and another one in Club Penguin do not have the fest, but Club Penguin is the place where the fest starts at. Not that one, this one. This is the place where the fest is. So you see, there's a couple of there are flower beds, and yeah, this map will update like every day. As you see, there's more things happening. As you see this flower. It's gonna turn into something. I can't tell you yet, but it's gonna turn into something. You have to wait for tomorrow because this thing grows tomorrow. They have like a little yeah, but they'll grow. So here's the and also the gnome is also here next to VIP because there's a VIP bed. Here it is, one at a time. Basically, this is for VIPs. You want to be special. Yeah. Now there's more. Now these are just like for other things. Because they're like during the event you could do something with these. What's this gonna grow into? If you want to know where flower beds are gonna be at, like it's right here. They look like this when they're growing. Of course, after more flower beds grow, there's gonna be more growing. There's one in here. I don't think there's gonna be one in here. But there's gonna so you can know where flower beds are gonna be. They're not gonna be in any of the sports. But if you see these brown gnomes, kind of like this, that means they're part of the fest, and they will be leaving soon. Owner only. I don't have enough space because this. So there's an only owner. But yeah. By the way, this is also just the fest here is gonna be starting at in code BFDI. So join. So yeah, during the fest, join code BFDI if you want to meet me. Yay! There'll be more information to it. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's actually kind of all. Not really anything yet. Except, but there will be more things coming. That like this thing growing, and like a new type of mechanic, and also that's wait, hold on. Here's a little leak. Somewhere in the map, there's gonna be a clock. Once it strikes 10 minutes in, so imagine it's 10 minutes until they hatch. I'll like turn on I'll go to my little my staff place. First off, I'll just go in here. There's gonna be a button somewhere on top of here that I'm gonna click, and then there's this clock. There's gonna be a clock over here, somewhere around the map that counts down. And then once it counts down to 0, the vent, yeah, it came. Don't talk about this. This is just another thing. Oh yeah, here's another one. And also another clock is gonna. There's gonna be another clock over here. There's gonna be another one like over here, like over here. I know that one's gonna be over there. I know. Yeah, but yeah. You can also put your pets. You can also put your pets here. I think that's basically it. I don't think, but actually, since you're watching it, like, wait, what? If you want to see this, but so if you think this is just a little bit for the fest, there's gonna be more coming. There's gonna be more coming. This thing is gonna have a mechanic. There's gonna be a countdown clock. All of this updates tomorrow, so kind of like real life. Like everything's gonna grow. These things are not gonna grow bigger. This thing is gonna grow. Yeah, you basically So as you see, the purple ones. You could guess that. There's more stands coming out. Oh, dang. Yeah. That's what. Yeah, but that's what this is for. So, like yeah. But, yeah. If you want to know where I am, once the event starts, I'm just gonna be with. Yeah, you can put 2 eggs at a time. Put 2 eggs. So if you have like if you have more, you can actually open both of them like this, and they open. And then they're gonna crack, and yeah. But yeah, I think the clock's gonna be over here. By the way, it's probably gonna be over here. I'm gonna press that button. I forgot that the only thing that's available is yeah. But if you want like your own little space, like personal, you could go over here and just wait. Yeah, nothing much. Paint. But yeah, I think that's all for the update. Really, there's gonna be like here at the pet shop. There's gonna be like somewhere right here. There's gonna be this. There's gonna be the shop with, Yeah, here's Do You Whip Your Rats? God, I'm getting addicted to that. Yeah. Ho ho ho. I'm kidding. Get back. But yeah, really, that's all. I think that's all, if I remembered. Yeah. Yeah, that's all for Dragon Fest. Yeah, if you're asking, like, I just said this like billions of times before. These right here are not, do not have Dragon Fest. This map's gonna be updated. And yeah.